Hello and welcome to No Look Reviews, where we watch night games so you don't have to. We just watched the Aston Villa game, and there's only one thing I gotta say, or do.
Douglas Luiz, fuck you!
But yeah, Douglas Luiz looks like a clown, and we actually beat Aston Villa 2-1, surprisingly, after going up 1-0. Great goal. Good set piece. Good start to the game. Getting equalized upon Douglas Luiz, and he
does
celebrated,
this.
yeah. Right in the face,
Yeah.
right in Rana's face.
And Ryan's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And you know who just scores. I don't know how, but he just comes off a bench and McTominay just scores a fucking, I don't know. That goal was nice. It was a good play.
Good play.
But yeah, let's get on to the game. Lineup pretty much stays the same as last game since we've been doing well with this lineup. The midfield is fucking amazing. The only person we lose is Lisandro Martinez off to injury for 7 to 8 weeks or something like that. Big loss, and we saw that. We saw the difference.
Yeah.
So
in possession.
Yeah, in possession, on the ball, off the ball. It was kind of crazy, but yeah. What else?
I'm just living that fucking high.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe. There was that fucking Aston Villa coach. Who's that guy?
I don't even know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He was giving Hoyland shit when Hoyland was coming
bro,
off. It was
and
fun.
Douglas Luiz was giving Hoyland shit as if he's some big shit. What the fuck have you won, Douglas Luiz?
Nah.
Fucking clown. You're the clown of the week. We're doing a clown of the week award right now. Douglas Luiz, you're the fucking clown of the week. You fucking clown.
Yeah. That is it for me. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was the lineup apart from that stage pretty much the same. Shaw played the start of the game, but then he went off at halftime, which we don't know why.
Yeah,
they haven't said much, but I think it's probably a knock or something. Just want to save him because otherwise, why would you take Shaw off for Lindelof at left back, who unfortunately is just not good enough at left back.
100%.
Center back, he's okay, makeshift defender, comes up on the bench, whatnot. But left back, not it. But yeah, played the game. We started off the game pretty well. Actually, it was kind of a.
I mean, the thing is, the entire game, we didn't have much of the control. We had in parts of the game, but it was mostly it was similar to the way it went at Old Trafford. There were chances on both ends. Aston Villa had more of the ball. We scored through a set piece, which I think Aston Villa fans are going to say the initial start of this entire play when Rashford was fouled. They're claiming it's not a foul, he dived when he nutmegged Kamara, but. Anyways, the thing is, that was 4 plays before the actual goal. You couldn't defend the fucking goal. Hoyland, hot streak. Fucking Hoyland stalks off the top.
5 and 5.
And 11 goals for the season. And I think by this rate, I think he's gonna touch 20. And
Yeah,
if he does,
it's
it's
not a bad season.
it's a great season for the first season for 20-year-old. Coming from the Italian league, from Atalanta, it's not like he was playing in a big team.
Considering the way he started off the season, not the UCL in Premier League, it was not looking that good for him. But we have some positives from this. He's getting in this position, he's getting some crosses in the box, he's getting chances, and you know what? He's taking them. He's taking them. And the assist was from Maguire.
Yeah, Harry Maguire, who's winning a lot of the headers, to be honest, during corners. He just it was going off target, or he would just dribble to the keeper. But in this case, no, it was a great header. Hoyland makes a great position for himself, just one touch past Martinez, who couldn't do anything about it. So it was a great goal, and then after that, it's just Villa having majority of the chances, United having some chances. Yeah. And then we go to the second half, like you mentioned, Shaw was off. I would assume it's an injury because
probably.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put Lindelof against Leon Bailey and Moussa Diaby. So and when Diaby came on, that's when Aston Villa put real pressure on us. Yep. And again, they had a corner of the set piece. Onana makes a great save, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Point blank. I think it's Varane or Menu that clears the ball.
Yeah. No, it's just Dalot maybe? I don't know. But
the ball gets to Moussa Diaby, puts it across. Douglas Luiz unmarked.
I honestly think he was trying to take a shot. And then it got deflected off of Bruno, and then goes to Douglas Luiz. Top bins.
Yeah, again, one touch, pass Onana. Nothing you can do about it except for this.
Yeah.
But, no. And honestly, at that point, I told you during halftime when we were winning 1-0 that it's probably going to be 2-2.
Yeah.
But we said it was going to be 2-2 if United scored the second goal before Aston scores any.
The thing is, I didn't even know if United's going to get the second goal or not. We were just 1-0 up. It was looking like a shaky game all around. I don't know. I had some confidence. Then we didn't get it. We got equalized, and at that point, we just lost hope. I thought we might lose 2-1, but surprisingly, I don't know.
Like we held on pretty well after, to be honest.
Yeah,
like we didn't give them much of a chance after.
Yeah.
Like, there were 1 or 2 half chances, but like Onana did pretty well.
Yeah.
I would say Maguire and Varane in the air, like they cleared everything.
Yeah.
Dalot had some good blocks. Varane had 1 or 2 good blocks. Like I think the defense overall, they played really well considering it's Aston Villa at home, who've been in great form at home.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good performance by the defense, and like today I feel like Garnacho didn't have his best game, but again, like the thing is, like everyone was putting in effort.
Yeah. He's gotta work hard,
and it was good to see. It was good to see. I don't have any complaints, to be honest, from the game. Even if it ended 1-1, I would have been fine with it because again, like we're building right now. Like we just have our full squad back, and we're still without Martinez. So
and it's the first win in 13, 14 games against the top 9 teams or whatever. Away from home. Yeah. And it wasn't the cleanest performance. We could have obviously done better in certain situations. We could have played the ball better. We could have moved the ball around a little bit better. We could see Aston Villa just playing 2 passes and getting across the whole field and just getting through on goal, which is not something you want to see.
But I feel like even after the Aston Villa goal, like we were talking about it, that United still were trying to build up from the back. We thought at the moment, it's like, why are you inviting pressure on yourself? But good on them. They were brave.
Yeah, they're composed.
They played well. Even the goal that we scored, like it was because of us. Like we built that entire goal by ourselves. So
it was like knocking the ball around across the pitch, creating some space, creating some chance.
Yeah, but
that second goal was class.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
Rashford came off from McTominay, which was surprising. I didn't anticipate that. I thought it would be either Maino or Casemiro because they're both booked. Again, let's start with the Casemiro booking, because what the fuck was that?
That was like initially I thought that he maybe got a touch on who was it, Douglas Luiz or Matty Cash's shin a little bit or a boot. Yeah. He said that it's not, and clearly from what we saw in the replay, I don't think he got any sort of touch on it. Yeah. And it was just kind of a harsh yellow card. But if it's a yellow, I think VR doesn't really do much about it. They don't really say much about it or anything. So it is what it is. It's a little harsh. He has a bad reputation, but you know what? He still kept on. Yeah. Like he held on for the rest of the game. Didn't make any stupid sliding tackles apart from the one that Bruno did. It was that Bruno
luckily he didn't go studs in, or else it would have been.
I mean, he was going studs in. It just didn't.
He went it was his shin or knee that connected.
Yeah, but
he pulled back.
He pulled back. It could have connected. It would have been really bad. That would have been 100% a red card, and that's where we lose.
And there was no need for that at that moment.
At that moment, it was just Bruno being a little aggravated or a little passionate. You can call it passionate. You can call it aggravated. He needs to be a little more.
No, but I like something. Like I know, like he's more responsible, but it's good. Like him, Casemiro, when they fuck shit up, like I love it. Like that's,
I like it. It's good. It's fight for the badge. It shows 100%. That you got.
That you care about it, right? That's what we want from our players, and that's what happened today.
Yeah.
But let's focus back on the second goal. 85th minute. I don't know how Maino has the ball in the wing.
Maino got it was a long ball for I think for Bruno or Casemiro to Maino.
But
on the right wing.
Yeah, does a nice 3-touch skips pass to defenders. And I think he wants to continue his dribble, but Dalot takes matters into his own hands.
Fuck it.
What a fucking
cross.
That's a great cross. And McTominay, to be fair, I think Ten Hag right now is using him perfectly. Like if you're losing or like you're drawing a game, you need a
that
goal.
Physical presence.
Again, like played as a second striker. Like held on the defender and scored a great header past Martinez. Like nothing could do about it. And Lord Carrington is putting up numbers this season. So.
I think it's McTominay has 2 real roles essentially, right? He can either play the role that he used to, sitting back and like just being that energetic CDM. Yeah. He's not great on the ball. He's not great either way, but like it's more about the just holding the game down and just keep going for the win. And then the second one is if you need a goal, just send him up, put it up in the box like you used to with Fellaini, like you used to with some other like players here and there. But that's the 2 roles that he can play, but only off the bench. He's not a starter. He's not good enough to start. If we keep him for another season, I just hope Ten Hag keeps using him the way he is using him right now and doesn't just make him a starter like he did for the few games that we played.
Yeah. But if McTominay wants to, start, he wants to play games that he has to go. Yeah, he has to go, and it'll be fine. Like we'll get money from him based on his performances this season. Like he's been playing well. He's putting up numbers. Yeah. So I'm sure like the club like teams, West Ham, Everton, like they would love to
have him. Luton would like to have him too. Luton have a lot of like physical players, big boys. Like,
but I mean, like I think his ceiling is better than Luton, to be honest. Like he could do a job for like a mid-table team. I think. Like,
I mean, it also depends if Luton stays in the Premier League. Yeah. It looks like they're in good form right now, so they might, but you never know. It's always a fight at the bottom, right? It's always like a lot of shaky performances, a lot of inconsistent performances, and you never know what happens.
But yeah, man, like it's like I feel like once that goal went in, I was pretty confident just judging by the way we defended after 1-1. He sent on Ten Hag sends on Amrabat and Evans just to shore up the defense. Yeah. And at that point we knew it was just gonna be just defending, right? Like we're not gonna hold on the ball. Get the ball clear. Onana, if you get the ball, just lie down on it, wait some seconds, and man, that
dirty time wasting game.
Yeah, that was the game. I'm happy. I'm really happy with this game. I feel like you and I we watched a lot of games this season, and this was certainly the most fun we've had watching a game.
It was a passionate performance.
100%.
You were shouting the whole time. We really thought about it. Like we could have live streamed this, and you would have gotten some reactions out of him or me or whatever. Even it was fun. It was fun to watch. 100%. It was a nice watch. I'm excited for the next couple of games coming up. Next one is I think Luton. Hopefully we can win that game.
We have good form. Yeah, we have 2 or 3 easy games coming up. I think Aston Villa, in this entire one, we played West Ham, Wolves. Yeah. I think this was the toughest game that we were gonna have, 100%. And we won that, man. And I think we have 3 wins from 3. Picking up form at the right moment. Now we're just 6 points behind Tottenham, or I guess. I think it's still Tottenham or Aston Villa.
Aston Villa's 5th. Tottenham's 4th.
4th.
Yeah, Aston Villa would have been 4th if they drew with us.
So we're 6 points behind 4th place. Yeah, man. It's looking good. I mean,
it's still close. You never know what happens. But I hope we can get into the top 4. But it's still a stretch. It's still a stretch.
It's a stretch. But I think if we just keep performing the way we are,
we gotta continue.
We're getting some luck on our side now. Yeah. For the first part of the season with injuries and some decisions. We weren't getting any calls that we should have gotten. And now I think we have luck on our side, and hopefully if we win the next 2-3 games, you never know how it's gonna look like. So
I mean, and we even got the FA Cup right now, so let's see how we perform there. Nottingham Forest up next, so
let's see how that goes.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's exciting. Especially 2024. It's been, I'd say 1.5 months, and it's been good. The results have been good. The performances have been getting much better. Our team's getting back, and I think you gotta give credit to Ten Hag. He said at the end of December, if I have my full team back, we're gonna have much better results.
Oh yeah.
And I think now it's up to Ineos. If you want to keep Ten Hag, then you need to back him, because you can see what he does if he has his full squad. We can get results. Yeah. We can put up performances. So.
I think I just don't see anyone else taking over Ten Hag at United. I just don't see any good kind of managers out there as an option for us. Ten Hag seems to be the best one at the moment. Maybe the summer changes things. You never know. But at this moment, Ten Hag stays till the summer. We see how we finish up, and then we see how much we need to clear out the squad, because there's a lot of players that need to go. And a lot of positions that need to have some backups there, because we just have too many injuries. We just have too many injury-prone players, and we don't want that. We don't want none of them. And we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. So we did our clown of the week for this week, Douglas Luiz. But let's talk about the player of the week. Who would you give it to? We've had some
good performances. Casemiro has been a consistent performer. He's saving our asses every it's crazy. Yeah. Diogo Dalot playing the amount of games that he has, clearing, actually improving upon his defense.
100%.
He's not asked to defend as much unless we're playing that low block kind of counter-attacking situation. But he's putting in crosses. He's doing the attacking side of things. We already know he knows how to do that, but he's also defending kind of well now. Putting in those light tackles, blocking those shots.
100%. Today, we're susceptible to cutbacks, but every time Aston Villa tried to cut back, he was running past across the box, and he would intercept.
Yep.
And that was good to see. We want your midfielders to be there, but Dalot had that awareness today. Did really well. All the long balls on far post, he was there intercepting those. So. No, you're right. He has improved a lot defensively. I think at the start of the year we were you don't know if he's
just gave him too much shit. I think.
Yeah, like you don't like he'd have a good game, but he'd have a terrible game, and you're just like he's inconsistent. But I guess
it's the run of games that helped him, right?
Yeah, and I think like just having like your strongest defenders back, it really helps.
Yeah.
But now like we're without Luke Shaw and Lisandro Martinez.
I don't know what happened to Luke Shaw. We'll see what happens. I hope it's nothing bad. I hope it's like maybe one game that he misses, and that should hopefully be fine. Yeah. I honestly, I talked to him, but I mentioned it to you, right? Like whenever like a left back or someone's gone and we don't have a natural left back, why don't we just play a 3 at the back or something more natural to our selection of players? I guess. Right?
But I mean, like we had Alvaro Fernandez.
Yeah.
And like we gave him to Benfica knowing that we don't have any backup for Luke Shaw. Like Malacia is still recovering from his surgery. Like Regulion like went back to Spurs, or I guess now he's at Brentford.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like these decisions, I don't know why we made them. But
I think Alvaro Fernandez might be just one of those players that maybe lacks discipline, and that's why maybe we want to get rid of him. I don't know. Maybe that's a similar situation to other players. Maybe I don't know.
Like he's playing well at Benfica. Like he's like starting games already for them.
Yeah. I mean, we got rid of Hannibal Mejbri. We got rid of Palestri. Yeah. Palestri had probably apparently Palestri had a shocker of a first game at wherever he went.
I think Granada.
Yeah. I think he had a shocker of a first game. Lost the ball like 7 times or something, like 11 touches. I don't know. So that wasn't fun for him, I guess. But he's probably gonna have to take some time settle into the new league, a completely new play style, like lower tier team, I guess. I don't know.
But I mean, you digress. Who's your player of the week?
I don't know, man. I just want to... We've given Dallo a lot of shit, so I think I'm going to stick to him. Mainu, I love. That goal had as much of a difference. Mainu made as much of a difference for the second goal as much Dallo did. Getting that ball, keeping possession in front of 2 players. So I guess maybe Mainu's my honorable mention, but you can call me crazy, but he's my boy.
Yeah, I mean... See, we've given Onana a lot of shit, and deservedly so. Like he hasn't played well, but I think today he made a lot of saves, like a lot of good saves, kept us in the game throughout. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Andre Onana. Special mention to Maguire. He's played. He's played well. Like he's putting his head everywhere, so made some good blocks too.
Head got some headers there. You know? Like he actually fought for those headers.
But yeah, like other than that, like Casemiro, Højlund, Mainu. Again, like,
everyone played
consistent performers now. So for sure. So it was a great game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's looking good.
Before we end off, I know I already asked you this question, but for the people out there, start one, bench one, sell one. Bellingham, De Bruyne, and Bruno. What do you do?
Okay.
You gotta stick to what you said before.
Okay, so I'm gonna compare. Okay, so I'm gonna put Bruno as my constant. Okay. And I'm going to compare Bruno to De Bruyne and Bellingham, alright?
Alright.
So, Bruno right now, he's playing more of like an advanced 8.
Yeah.
Like terribly technical.
Yeah.
But like he's not as far advanced as he used to be under Ole. Yeah. He's not like a second striker. He's not, consistently scoring and assisting goals. He's part of the play.
Yeah.
And De Bruyne has a similar role in City, right? So, De Bruyne clearly is, like he's a better player in that role.
Yeah.
Than Bruno, but Bellingham does not play that role.
Bellingham plays
he plays further forward. He plays like much like a second striker now. Yeah. So if I compare Bruno to Bellingham in Bellingham's role, Bruno was putting 50 goals assist consistently across 3 seasons, right? So Bellingham hasn't done that yet, and like even the numbers he's putting, I think he's probably close to like 30 goals assists right now.
Yeah, he's 30. He's at 30, I think, right now.
Yeah, he's not at 50, and he hasn't done this consistently. So Bruno, for now, I would bench. I would keep De Bruyne. I would start De Bruyne, and I would sell Bellingham.
I get your point. Yeah. We already talked about it. I feel like Bellingham can make it to the 50 goal mark, full 50 goal assist mark. 100%. As Bruno did. He does have that potential. Obviously, the longevity isn't under question, but he's at Real Madrid. If he keeps playing the role that he is playing right now, like that 4-1-2-1-2, like kind of the attacking side of midfielder. He's scoring goals. He's doing his thing, and I believe he can get there, and that's why I'm gonna bench him and sell Bruno. I'll still keep De Bruyne as a starter because De Bruyne is just he's different.
Yeah,
he's just built different.
Yeah, he's built different.
Like the assist, like the passing ranges, like it's crazy. It's just It's just injuries that fucked his career up, honestly. Otherwise,
I mean, would you even say fucked his career up?
Not
like,
fucked it, but like
judging by what he's won in his career,
but like there's a lot of times where he got injured, right? Like in the final last season, the UCL final, like he got injured. Like a lot of important points of his career, he got injured.
But then he comes back from injury and he
still plays the same.
And he propelled City to win the title. Like there's so many times City have come back in these last 4 seasons to win the title, and every time it's because
it's called talent, my friend.
Yeah, it's De Bruyne comes back from injury and he's like. Everyone's fucked.
It's crazy.
And it's probably going to happen this season.
Yeah.
Like, he's back, Holland's back, and...
I hope not. I mean, Arsenal is back in form.
Yeah.
I mean, we can transition the conversation to the top 6 race. The top 4, the Premier League title race. That title race, sorry, my bad. Arsenal won 6-0. 6-0. Man City won, 3-1 or 3-1, I think? Yeah. Liverpool also won 3-1. It's going pretty close. Spurs won
last second of the game against Brighton.
2-1. It's going crazy for the top.
Yeah. That's the thing. Today's win was so important because everyone else won their games.
Yeah.
And the only team in front of us that had to play was Aston Villa, and it was important. It was like a 6-pointer.
Yeah.
I think if we lost this game, it would have been over.
Yeah,
sure.
We definitely couldn't have made it to the top 4, but right now we have some hope.
100%.
If Aston Villa and Tottenham stop winning and like they actually start messing up a little bit more, we might have a chance. But then it also depends on how we perform and like how many injuries we might get or might not.
But now it's in our hands. Like, we played both of them. Now we just need to catch up.
Yeah,
that's it, right? Like we need to make sure they lose their games and we capitalize on that. So
it sucks that we always have to play catch up, but it is what it is. That's how United goes, and that's how the cookie crumbles.
It's fun with the chase, and I mean, like if we end up getting top 4, which is pretty unlikely, like from like at the end of the season, like just judging how we were at like around like November, December mark, getting top 4, I think that's a good comeback. It's not obviously what we want as United fans. Like we want them to win titles, win trophies, but I think it's really important for like even Ineos, Ten Hag to have top 4 so they can get those funds to reinvest into the squad next summer. So yeah, man, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel much more optimistic about United's games now.
And the pessimist is definitely quieting down inside me. I just feel like this team's giving me some more hope, but as usual, I am ready for disappointment if it ever occurs. So it is. We'll see what happens. But let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about the De Bruyne, Bellingham, Bruno situation. Let us know what you think where we might be at the end of the season. But we will see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Fuck Douglas Luiz.
That too.